alert, major bag alert, bag alert, major bag.
Drink iced coffee, panic attack. Drink iced coffee, panic attack.
Hello, 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 hello. Happy Tuesday. Afirison, are you okay? Did you just use like all of your channel points in one go? How are you? Hello, Afirison. Hello, Wedding. Hello, everybody. Today, a little bit different. Like I said, I am so close to being done. Hello, 8-Bit. I'm so close to being done with the Moogle Tome grinds. And I just want to get it done. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I need 79 more. I'm so close. I can taste it. So I figured I just like random queue for stuff. I just hit my mic, I'm so sorry. Just put a bunch of stuff. Queue, see what we get. Go till we get 79. And then I can buy the last 4 things that I really want, which are 2 mounts, 1 hairstyle, and a minion. And then after that, any tomes I get, it'll be like icing on the cake, but then I will have gotten hi Starbot. Thank you for catching up. But then I will have gotten everything that I like really wanted from this tome event. So that's the plan. And that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if I want to heal. I've been doing a lot of things on Zancer lately, actually. And now I'm not scared to heal, but I'm kind of scared to heal. But, right, we're 121, 79. Okay, so let's see, let's just get into it. I haven't done any roulettes today, actually. I wonder how long would it take? Because I'm trying to level. I'm trying to get jobs up to like 70, so I've been working on machinist. I wonder if I just spammed Alliance Roulette. Oh, but what if I just get Dunsky? No, Dunsky is 70, right? not 60? Or is it? It is. Oh, so I might get it. They have... Are they the tank in need? I could level Gunbreaker because Gunbreaker's really close, although I'm really bad at tanking. Because Gunbreaker is like literally like a tiny bit away from 89, and then it'll be really close to 90, which is terrifying for a lot of reasons. Because I want to go for Mentor, and the only two things I'm missing are the DPS and the tank quests, which I started the DPS one, but I haven't finished it. But then if I get Gunbreaker to 90, then I can do that. I'm terrified of getting Mentor, but I want it. But I don't want it. It's very confusing. So, is that worth... Is that worth... Do I risk... I don't know if I want to tank. Anyway, I'll just start with Alliance Raid on Machinist. And then we'll go from there. Regular times. Ish? Yeah, that's fine. You did redeem a lot of channel points. I don't know, did you hear that? I didn't have my headphones on before when you redeemed everything. Did all of the sound alerts and everything play, Farrison, on the starting screen? I think I put the audio source on that, but I don't actually remember. Please, oh no, god freaking Freckity. I shouldn't have said anything about Dunscape. I shouldn't have said it. I did this to myself. That's all that happened. I just did this to myself. It doesn't matter about food. You just want BXP. I shouldn't have put it into the universe at all. Oh my god. Anyways, hi, how is everybody? It's been a day, but we're here and we're gonna farm tomes and then we're gonna get the things and it's gonna be really good. And you guys are gonna watch me be really bad at this raid because I am really bad at Dunscape in general. The one karaoke redeem where it sings a sound clip of a song didn't go off, but you could just recreate it manually. No, and oh, I forgot that this isn't doing anything in combat. I might die. I might have missed that. Oh no, right there. There's no karaoke redeem. Also, Machinist is the class that I jump on the most because it's like a jumpy class, which I really like. It was worth a shot. I mean, if you don't shoot your shot, you'll never know, right? Also, I changed all of my buttons, and I'm still getting used to it. There's a lot happening today, apparently. What's the Doom mechanic? I literally don't even know. No. I almost did the real bad. I almost walked off the edge. How was your weekend, Kirsten? Oh, except for now I'm way over here. I missed time flat. Unless I can still... I can't still hit him. I'm way too far. Okay, well, we just wasted half of our page. Everything's fine. I know how to play Machinist, and I know how to do Dunscape. Obviously. Or I wouldn't be here. I am really liking Machinists more and more. Like, I always kind of liked it, like, I always had a good time with it, but the higher level it's getting, the more fun I am having with it. Which I think is the case for a lot of classes, actually. Oh, which way? Which way? This way. Okay, messed up the right. How is Silverman this thing? And it might just be chaos, you know? It might just be a chaos night. I say as I get thrown off the balcony. Oh god, so many people died. Oh no. Oh, it's 0.1%. They got it. That's so much murder and death. So much death. But you know what? We made it. That is what counts. Did you guys have anything good to eat for dinner tonight? I went to Trader Joe's earlier today with my roommate to get some stuff, and they have these little like mini pizzas that you cook in the microwave, and they're so good. And those, very delish. Oh, I can probably just single target these guys. I don't know at what level for Machinist your turret is upgraded to the robot, but I'm very excited for the robot. Barnyard Hollow. What is the big hit? Nice. Also, I literally have no idea what machinist rotation is. So hopefully this isn't too terrible to watch. Just press the buttons that shoot the bullets, the bad guys. On the bed. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, am I supposed to get that? See, the elemental thing, I never know what you're meant to do. Make sure we're not in the area. These areas are bad. Bad news bears. Oh, wrong button. Oh, we did not need Dr. Shander. I thought maybe. Oh, it's still 29%. But maybe it's lower than that. No, it's No, somebody just ate the whole stock by themselves because they ran away from everybody. Looks like everything. Roll on everything. This is. Who knows if we get everything? But let's try. Because I spent all my seals on ventures. Wasn't even that many ventures because I'm low on seals. But now we're even lower. I guess I could do the daily provisioning stuff too. Hello, buddy. How are you? How's your week going? Welcome to Chaos Final Fantasy XIV. Because I need to grind. So I'm gonna grind and hang out with you guys. I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's a raid. Oh, I see. It's a raid ride. That's why I don't know where it goes, because it goes everywhere. Okay, actual good competition. Got it, we got it, we got it. Let's see. using my shielding correctly. Alright, then get out of the blue. That will eat health. You got AirPod Max today? Ooh, nice. How are those? Those are the over the ear ones, right? I don't remember what those are called. The Apple items. Alright, this one's almost done. Nice. That one's almost done. Nice. Over ear. Nice. Yeah, that's what you were saying last week, right? You got a Sony pair and then you tried, I think it was your dad's, and it sounded way better. I'm glad you got the ones that sound better. Hey, your mom got them for you. Very nice. Engage 65. Can do it. Oh, one button. There we go. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV. This is not my guilds. This is an alliance raid, which is a 24-man raid. I have not beat Andromeda, but there is an event happening in Final Fantasy. Where you do different content and then you get these things called tomes, which then you exchange for rare items, and I am so close to having all of them that I need to get everything that I wanted from the event. So I thought I would just stream this while I hang out with you guys and finish the grinds tonight, hopefully, because I am very ready to be done. That sounds farming. Like, by the nature of the content that you can get the tomes for, I'll keep getting more even after I finish, but I'm just ready to be, like, done. You know what I mean? So, I thought it would be fun too, because I streamed like the beginning of this, of the grind when the event first came up, but I thought it would be fun to just like hang out with you guys, do some chatting. That's a lot of light that will hurt, and get the last 79 tomes that I need. I am part of I'm gonna get hit again. Of a guild, but I'm more of like a lurker in my guild. I'm 14 and like an active participant. It's huge. There's like, I think like 500 people in it, or something like that. Ow. Grindish? Yeah, it's a grindy night today. These are all gonna die before I can even hit them once. used to play World of Warcraft. Oh, nice. Feels good when you get there, but you might want more. Remember when you PvP'd for the rank 1 spot? Once you got it, you stopped playing. That's totally understandable, yeah. I like PvP in this game. I've never done it competitively, though that scares me. First time going up against these bosses? No. This is an alliance raid from the 2nd expansion. Or no, it's the first, right? This is Covered Sword. It's just not one that I've done a lot. There are ones that come up in roulette way more often than this. So I don't know, because I have only ever done the free trial of WoW. I did it for like 2 hours. That's the most WoW I've ever played, so I don't know if they have this mechanic in WoW, but in Final Fantasy, you have these daily roulettes that you can do, which is basically like, you're like, I want to do this type of content, such as like this alliance raid, and it'll just pick one at random, like one of the raids at random. And then you do that so you don't quite ever know what you're gonna get. But because this is not one that I have done a ton, I don't know it. I know it decently, but not like super well. Should LD? Nice. Did you have to wait for other people to join, or do a lot of people play it? The Alliance raid or the game? The Alliance raid, the roulette generally doesn't take super long. Now the elevator's gonna move. Especially because of the event that I'm trying to get the currency for, a lot of people are just spamming Alliance raids because they give pretty good tomes. I think I'll get 14 from this, so it's not too shabby. Some of the queue times depend on what role you're playing, some of it depends on what type of content it is, and some of it depends on all of that plus what time of day it is. Right now, it's 8:30, so there's a good amount of people online. So, I'm not going to be waiting too long for any queues, I don't think. If I was trying to do PvP, there's a specific game mode that's really only popular during this event, but I think it started to die down, so the queues for that would probably be like an hour normally, at least, at minimum, if anybody ever queues for it. What class do you play? You can't tell what all the spells are. Oh yeah, sorry, there's so much happening on the screen all the time. So right now, I am playing a machinist, so I have a gun. Yay, we're shooting things. This is my bun girl. I love her. So this is not my main class, this is just the class that I am trying to level, because it's only level 64 right now. I main healer, though, in this game. But I'm trying to level up my other, like a lot of my DPSs, and then I'll have to level up my tanks because I want everything to be maxed, even though the max is going to increase with Dawn Trail, which is the next expansion that's going to come out next year. So my main healer is a healer class called White Mage. of it. But I have all my healers maxed, so we are doing two things, two birds with one stone right now, right? Getting XP for machinists so I can work on leveling it, and also getting the tomes for the events. It's a win-win. So like there is other content I'll swap to probably at some point in the night that is level 90, which is the current max level. So you have to be level 90 to go into it, so that I'll probably either heal or take a max level DPS that I have in, but this is not max level, so trying to get the XP for the machinist. So we're multitasking. I also hate that the store regens all of its health all of the time. And machinist is really fun. I do tend to go more towards like magic users for classes, but they made the movements for machinists really fun. Does it take long to max? I wish you spent more time studying than leveling in Warcraft. I mean, if you had fun, then that's good. It depends, though. Like I've already gone through all of the story in the game, but you do get a ton of XP from that. As for leveling outside of MSQ, I think it just depends on how dedicated you are. I've been pretty chill about it lately. Mostly because I've been playing other games like Baldur's Gate, which took over my entire life when I was doing my first playthrough. But I think, I don't know, I wish Aristotle was here because he would have a better answer, but I think he's also streaming right now. I think you could probably max a level or class in I don't know. I want to say a couple months, but that feels like a long time. But what I am currently trying to do, the way that I'm trying to level, is... Oh, I have the bad thing. Hold on. I will show you after I have the bad thing. I have the bad thing right now. Okay. Thank you, 8-bit. Yeah, 8-bit is the fellow 14 friends. He's so invulnerable. You're so invulnerable. Okay. First job or 2 leveling will be through MSQ, which is a good job of keeping you leveled up. How fast you level will basically be how fast you're gonna go through MSQ. Yeah, like I got multiple jobs to max level through MSQ, so like by the time I finished Endwalker, which is the most recent expansion, I had like all my healers max, I had a couple DPS max, like you get really good XP from MSQ. 14 is good about letting you go as fast or slow as you want. Most things don't go away, so you have a lot of FOMO. Yeah, and I really love that. So like, my first MMO was Lost Ark, and I've talked about this before. Which I love as a game. It was really, I really liked it. There are things that made it unfun. I'm not going to go into that, but kind of one of the biggest differences to me between Lost Ark and 14 is that in Lost Ark, if you were not doing the most recent content and you didn't know how to do it on like day 2, or whatever, like people were really fucking mean. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Nope, I have second wind. You can't kill me. Like it was very like it was kind of a FOMO thing of like you just had to, the way that it was all structured was just like you were punished really hard by the game and the player base if you were not like running the hardest level stuff that you could at any given moment. Whereas 14, you can go, like you can be fast, you can be slow, you can take your time. Like there are people that have sped through all of the expansions, and then there's people like me who took like a year-ish to go through all of the expansions. So like it's really at your own pace, which I really appreciate. Like I don't ever feel like I'm like missing out or I'm gonna be like in trouble by the game if I'm not doing something like as fast. I think though, I would say as someone who doesn't do Savage high-end rating, but I would say the people that do that, it's kind of like the only thing I can think of that's really like intense about like you're trying to prog the fight as soon as it comes out, clear the tier, all that stuff. But that's like a very small amount of like the stuff you can do in 14, if that makes sense. I'm answering in a very kind of rambly way, so if this is not clear at all, let me know and I'll try to be more succinct. I want all of the seals and the minion. I'm not gonna get the minion with a 49. But the way that I'm trying to level my other class that, oh, I still can't do it because I'm in here. Hold on. I'll have to wait until we're out to kind of explain what I'm doing. Yeah, no minion. Okay, that's fine. One day I will have it. One day. But no, I've been clicking the wrong thing the whole time. Okay, so, I don't know how it works in WoW, because like I said, I've only ever played WoW for 2 hours. But in 14, you can do every single job available, like every single class, basically, on one character. So, like in Lost Ark, for example, you had to make a brand new character for every single job you wanted to do in every single class, so you would have like 8 or 10 alts, depending on how many classes you wanted to try. In 14, it's all on one. So these are all of the classes. We're ignoring Blue Mage. So these are all the tanks. Melee DPS, magical range DPS, physical range DPS, and healers, right? So 90s maxed out. In Warcraft, choose to play as much as possible to get #1 PvP. Do you pick your classes based on what you like or what's good? I'm a huge proponent of play what is the most fun. So for me, healer is the most fun, so that's why all my healers were the first thing maxed out. Summoner is maxed out, not because I love playing the summoner per se, but because in 14, Summoner and Scholar are unique. Scholar is one of the healers, are unique in that they level simultaneously. So by getting a level 90 Scholar, I also got a level 90 Summoner. And then Dancer is one of my favorite DPS. Like Dancer and Reaper are my 2 favorite DPS classes, so they were maxed out first. Gunbreaker is my favorite tank, so it's not maxed, but it's really, really close to being maxed out. So there are people who will go through and they'll just play one class from like X level that it's starting at all the way to 90. And that's the way that they want to do it. I prefer, because I like a lot of variety, to get like, so I have a couple classes at 70, Red Mage is at 75, but like then I'm gonna push every class that's in the 60s, like I want to try and push them all to level 70, and all that jazz. So I don't know if one way is faster or slower, but like right now I'm trying really hard to push Machinist to 70, and then I'll probably go Bard 61 to 70, and then Ninja 60 to 70, and then probably at that point start working up like Dragoon from 37 to 70, and then get everything at 70, and then go down the list of like, okay, then go from 70 to 80, and then 80 to 90, because to me that kind of like methodical way is really satisfying and it makes a lot of sense to my brain. Summoner and Scholar both level at the same time. Hello Darren, how are you? Yes, so Summoner and Scholar both start out as Arcanists, I believe. And so when you get to level 30, and that's when you get your job stone, so that's when it goes from being Arcanist to either Scholar or Summoner. I don't know why they did it that way. I think it's kind of nice. But you get both job quests at level 30, and so I ignored Summoner for a hella long time and just played Scholar. Scholar was actually the very first class that I played in the game. It's the healer I started with. It's very near and dear to me. But because I was leveling Scholar, you get shared experience for a Summoner. And that's the only one that it does that with. I don't know all the reasoning behind why they did that, but it's nice. So this is like a ton of information. I'm also just like... I'm sharing a lot of things. If it's too much, just let me know at any point. You're a former WoW player, and the things 14 does instead has you so spoiled you can never go back. Yeah, I think periodically about re-downloading Lost Ark because I like it as a game. I don't like the community, but I like it the way that the game plays. But then I'm like, but then I'd have to go back to like running like 6 raids every week on like 7 characters, and that just sounds really exhausting. I'm like, or I can just do raids on 1 character and stuff in 14. What did that put us at? 135. Okay, I'm gonna update my spreadsheet because that will tell me 135. We need 65 more. Okay. Yeah, in some ways I'm not like mathematical or methodical, but in other ways very methodical. So they've said it was a mistake to do that and they'll probably never do it again, but they can't undo it. A lot of weirdness can be explained as 1.0 to 2.0 jinx systems. Oh, the Scholar Summoner like duel, they both get XP thing. That makes sense. Cause it's nice, I like it, but also I can imagine from like a development perspective that might be a little wonky. You spent 2 million going from level 11 to 80 on Blacksmith today. That is a lot of levels. Holy crap. Congratulations. It's a lot of gil, but that is a lot of levels. You hated raids, everyone on a mic, and you would wipe so much? Oh no. What's the game like not raiding? 14? Like what else can you do in Final Fantasy? You can do so much. What's the easiest way to go through it? Okay, so battle. I'm just gonna show achievements because I think this will show most everything in the game. So you got your dungeons. Trials are like a type of fight. Raids are raids. You've got your hunt log, so like, and this is all outside of MSQ. You have your main story quests, which takes you through A Realm Reborn, which is the base story of the game, and then Heavensward is an expansion, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and then Dawn Trail's the next one that's coming out. So how many is that? AR, Heavensward, Stormblood, five whole fleshed out like story. It's so good. The story is really good. So outside of that, which is like where like your main story quests are gonna be, there's hunting, so hunting different creatures. You can do treasure hunts where you get a map, you have to figure out where the treasure is, and then you fight groups of enemies. Field operations is what, Boja? I don't know how to explain Boja. It's like an instance area where you level and it has its own story. I haven't done very much of it. Raiding in 14 is a very different vibe than WoW raiding. Death and wiping is expected, but it's okay and healers are able to handle it. The bosses are only one boss at a time, and there's a nice difficulty curve of tiers. Normal raids are pretty casual, extreme, savages, ultimates for harder stuff. Yeah, what 8-Bit said, also one thing that I really appreciate about 14 is that no matter what level you want to do content, the content's available. So whether you want to just like be really casual and do stuff on like a quote-unquote like normal difficulty level, or if you want like the hardest level possible of the same fight and then everything in between, there is a level for that. And you're not, again, like you're not punished, you're not looked down on for choosing like a quote-unquote easier level of a raid than a harder one. The community in 14 is just like really, really nice and supportive in general. So you have PvP. That's just for leveling. You have collectibles for like crafting and gathering, which you have all of those. There are a ton of relic weapons, which look really, really cool. These are all different types of relics. So Zodiacs for A Realm Reborn. Animal weapons are from Heavensward. You've got weapons from Deep Dungeon, which is a whole other thing that you can do. You can get really fancy shiny tools for your crafters and gatherers, which you have a bunch of crafting gathering classes that you can level. A bunch of really good storylines for all of them. So quests, you've got like your main scenario quests, the job and role quests. So main scenario is what you're going to go through for the main story, job and role for the specific like class that you're playing. So like my job / role quests right now, because I'm a machinist, would be for machinists. Leaf quests are a thing I don't know that much about, so I won't say much about them. There are a bunch of different tribes across the map, so different groups that have their own storyline. You do quests for them. You can get some really, really cool stuff, good XP. You've got your seasonal stuff. Crap ton of exploration, which I have not done very much of, and then when you join the game, or when you get into the game, you get to join one of the 3 grand companies. So these are just organizations in each of the major cities. It doesn't really matter which one you choose, but you've got stuff for that. So that's a lot. That's also like the tip of the iceberg. There's so much in this game. Where do the tomes fit into that? Warcraft was toxic? Oh no. Yeah, the Lost Ark got pretty toxic. 14 is like, really, really, the community is so nice. Everybody is so nice. It's really incredible. So the tomes are for an event. I wonder if I can pull up the web thing. Google Treasure Trove. It is a special event called the Moogle Treasure Trove. These happen every so often in Final Fantasy, where basically for a limited time you get to run different content. We're getting these guys, Regular Tombstone of Tenfold Pageantry, which is a very long name. And so basically you run content, you get those, and then you go to a specific vendor to get limited edition items that you normally can't get other places, or that are really, they're like really rare drops, or they take a lot of work to get them in the game. They make it a little bit easier, so you'd come talk to this guy. And so then there's all of these things that, as you can see, they all take these tomes, this same tome currency to get. So you have like, this is a parasol that you can hold. You can get some cards for Triple Triad, which is a card game from other Final Fantasy games. It's also in here. Get different hairstyles for your character. Bardings for your chocobo, just like a little outfit for them, different emotes. These whistles are different mounts you can get. You can get different orchestrions that have songs from within the game. You can get minions, you can get stuff for your house. There's a lot of stuff you can get. So I had a set amount, I think it was like 972, 74. Like I added up how much everything that I really wanted was, and that's how much I needed. I'm down to just needing 65. So we're trying to get the last little bit of it tonight, and then I'll have everything that I really, really wanted from this event. 14 does have a great free trial if you're interested. It currently goes up to level 60, which includes the award-winning expansion Heavensward, and they are expanding it to level 70, which includes Stormblood, which is insanely cool to me that they're adding that, because you get the base game and the base story, which is A Realm Reborn, and then you're getting 2 expansions worth of content as well. Unlimited playtime, no cost, no anything. Your max level will cap out like at 60 or 70 depending on like when you join, if you join. But it's great. I love this game. Let's do I want to do another Alliance Raid Roulette? What if it's not Dunscape again? I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to tempt fate and risk it for the biscuit. I'm also gonna check in with my retainers because I think I sent them on the short ventures today. I did send them on the short ventures today. Okay, let's see. What do you look like? Interesting. I don't think I'll keep those. I have to rehire my other 2. I keep forgetting. I'm not gonna wear those, actually. You on a tablet? You have a laptop, but it can never run a decent game, and you're in the country, so the internet isn't great. Oh no. You really like to watch people play and talk, though? Not a lot of people in the country. I believe it. One of my best friends lives in a rural area, and I visited her before, and it is a much different life from being in a city like I am. I can't sell anything. Okay. 14 community is mostly really great. Won't say there's no toxicity, that's just humans, but overall people are chill and friendly. Yeah, this is the game that has I can't talk today. I am so sorry. This is one of the only games where the community, one of the only games that I've played that has a community that is overall really, really, really nice. As far as like multiplayer games go. Like Lost Ark's community got really toxic over time. I've played other games where people are just like really mean and that's kind of the norm. But in 14, overall everybody's really, really nice, which is, I love. Like people aren't gonna be mad at you if you die in a dungeon. They're not gonna be like, you know, like, oh, why are you, what am I spending tomes on? What do you like? What are you doing? What are you thinking? They're generally going to be really nice and supportive, especially if you're like new to any class or anything. Toxicity is mostly relegated to high-end raining and occasional spat between our peers in show chat. True. Okay, I probably need more aether oil, right? Because these I'm prepping for Heaven's Word relics. I think I'll probably need 5 more aether oil. I have heard some like crazy things that happen in high-end raiding. I've never done really any savage raiding or anything like that, so anything I've ever heard has just been secondhand, but I do think that you're right. I think that's where a lot of the toxicity can come out. In Warcraft, it was like, great job, you made us lose. Oh no. That sounds very similar to what I've experienced with things like Valorant or League, which is not the most fun kind of energy to be in, you know? It can be a lot. He left WoW back in battle for Azeroth. It was bad then, you know, it's only gotten worse. Oh no. Yeah, a lot of people have told me like they've had really good times in WoW, but like literally don't play it. Okay, I can only really handle like one. Well, I can handle one like big MMO like this at a time. If you add in anything else, it just gets to be too much. Cause like there's a period of time where I was doing this and Lost Ark, and it was when I was unemployed as well, and it was a lot of time, and I just don't want to do that again. Counter-Strike was horrible? Oh no. Oh, okay, Circus Tower, easy peasy, in and out real fast. This is probably not the right stat food, but it gives us speed. Just XP bonus, so that's fine. You've had great times in WoW and so many good memories. You've also been damaged by it? Oh no. Yeah, I feel that way about League of Legends. I have had really good times in it, but also it's so toxic and mean that it's like, there are things I enjoy about the game, but should anybody that hasn't played it ever play it? No, I would not recommend it. It's not a good time, you know? And I feel like things I've heard from people about WoW are in a similar vein of like, had a good time, met some great people, would not recommend new people play it. Oh, we have a scholar named Lobster Tail. I love that. I just wish, maybe this is like the optimist in me, but I just wish that like people could get along better, like in online games and online spaces, where it's like, cause there are some games like League, for example, right, where it's known for being really mean and toxic and stuff, and it's like, why can't we all just be nice to each other? Why is it so hard to be a nice human being? You know? You used to be really good at Halo and people would rage about you cheating. You played a few years ago again and no one had a microphone. Yeah, voice chatting games can be a whole thing. I used to play a lot of Apex and Overwatch, and just being a girl and talking in voice chat sometimes was just like, nah, it's not worth it because people are just gonna be mean to you no matter what because you're a girl, which sucks. But yeah, people raging over voice chat is like never fun. I totally get that. People are just driven to being. Yeah, they can be. But it's like, but it costs nothing to be kind and nice to people, you know? Took you a while to unlearn some things you'd internalized through WoW. Lots of your anxiety came from being afraid of dying or doing badly. In 14, it's fine. It's the part of the fight and learning experience. Yeah, I was so scared of a lot of things coming from Lost Ark, honestly, because that community is so... No. Aren't you just gonna go there? Oh, I messed up. They're so mean, and like if you do one thing wrong, then people just try to like insta-quit the dungeon or whatever, and it's just like, it took me a while to realize that like the people in 14 were not like this or like that, you know, like that if I was like, hey, I'm new to healing in this game, and they'd be like, yeah, that's totally fine, versus like, get good scrub, you know, which I mean they'd say like meaner things than that, but I don't know. 14's community is just really, really good. It's actually one of the things that kind of kept me in the game, because when I started it, I think I've said this before on stream, so I'm gonna say it again, and I apologize if anybody is hearing it twice. The only reason I downloaded 14 when I did was because, like I said, I was playing Lost Ark, which I liked, but the I don't want aggro. Please take aggro. But the community was kind of a lot, but I would watch Lost Ark streamers, and at some point Twitch kind of started recommending some Final Fantasy streamers who were doing what I now know is the like Savage rating, right? The hardest content in the game, highest tier rating. And I did not understand what was happening on my screen, and I really wanted to understand. And that is the whole reason that I downloaded 14, is because I'm a person that learns best through like going into something and getting my hands messy and learning, and I was like, oh, well, I can just see what's happening in this. I would not like aggro, please. And so, like, Realm Reborn was pretty slow. It didn't super grab me, the story, but I, like, wanted to figure it out. I wanted to understand. I was having a really good time in the dungeons when I'd get into that. But at that point, I was doing 14 and Lost Ark simultaneously. And it was just like wild to me that I would go from like being yelled at for making a tiny mistake in Lost Ark to people being like, no, you're like totally fine, take your time, whatever, like really nice and supportive in 14. That it was one of the things that like kind of, not that I was gonna stop playing it, but it made me want to be in Eorzea more. And playing 14 more was just the fact that the people were so nice. And then I got into Heavensward, and the story, that's where I started to get like really into the story, and then it just got better and better and better until Endwalker, and I was crying mess of emotions as is eternalized on the VODs of this channel. But yeah, just the fact that like the community is like so welcoming and helpful, and like you're allowed to mess up and it's okay. Like that was just so novel to me, coming from Lost Ark, which was my first MMOs, kind of like the blueprint for what I thought all MMOs would be like. And it was like, oh wait, it can be different? You know, it was really nice. And now here I am, a year and some change later, still Final Fantasy-ing. Gotta protect the baby sprouts, you really do. I will protect them with my life. And honestly, okay, so one of the things about Mentor that makes me really nervous, I've talked about this before as well. I'm just rehashing stuff that I've talked about before, but I don't know that everybody that's here has heard it before. So like you can get the Mentor crown, right? Which I think would be really cool to have. And I'm like actually really close to being able to have it. I'm a little bit scared though. Well, one, because I feel like that then would mean that people would think that I know what I'm doing when I feel like I don't always know what I'm doing. And that just like feels like a lot of pressure. But outside of that, I became really wary of mentors really early on because when I started like trying to learn like the striking tree fight, right? And the Realm Reborn trials and extremes and stuff, I was very anxious in general. I'm a very anxious person in general. I did not know how to use Party Finder, and I was terrified to use Party Finder, so I would just use the Duty Finder, right? To queue in, and I didn't really care how long the queues were, because I was like, this just feels better to me, so I'll go in. But like the amount of times that I would queue into a Realm Reborn Extreme, or even just the normal mode, and it would be like 3 sprouts and 5 mentors, and there would be at least 1 mentor every time who out of the gate, before anything has even happened, would just complain about having sprouts in the party. He would be like, you really need to use Party Finder, this is a waste of my time, like just all this stuff. And it happened so often that it made me like really, really wary of mentors. And then eventually I learned that not all mentors are like that, and in fact most mentors are really nice and helpful people. But I just like, I have this like fear that's really irrational, but that's like, oh, if I like get the mentor crown, then what if somebody thinks I'm just gonna be a jerk because they've met other mentors that are jerks, you know? I don't know. It's like all in my brain, I realize this. But it's just like, I would just want to be really helpful, but I just know that I got really scared of like, not scared isn't the right word, but like really wary of mentors because of like being yelled so many times, like being yelled at by them, like immediately. Oh, no, why do I have a... I am not in a good spot. That's kind of a good spot actually, with the way that Amon's being held. How do you become a mentor? I will show you the list of requirements. It is many. After this raid, I'll go to the guy. But basically you have to have done certain quests for each role, tank, DPS, and healer, which you can only do at level 90. You have to have a certain amount of commendations from other players who are basically like, yeah, I think you did a great job in that dungeon raid trial, what have you. I think there's something else, and I don't remember what the something else is. I should also point out there are battle mentors, which is what I would be going for. I'm trade crafts mentors, so those are for your crafter gatherers. I am not anywhere close to being one of those. I don't know that I mean, it could be cool. I don't know what I'm doing with crafting, or, well, gathering is easier. I don't know what I'm doing with crafting ever. But the one I would go for is a battle mentor. But also if you become a mentor and then you do a bunch of specific content, then you can unlock another type of roulette that you could do every day called mentor roulette, which is literally, I think it's like any content in the entire game you could just get randomly queued into. And I've watched a couple people grind doing like I think it's 2,000 mentor roulettes, and you get an exclusive mounts, which is really cute and cool, but that is a lot of mentor roulette. You know, 2,000 is much rouletting. One of the rarest mounts in the game. Yeah, I have only seen it once, I think. Oh no, wait, it's not that one yet. It's the little orbs. Starfell Circle. Yeah, mentor, to me it feels like a big deal. I don't know if it's actually a big deal, but generally did well with ranks in games when you were a teenager, then you lost it? Oh no. I know that there's like ranking and competitive PvP in this game. I've never ever done competitive PvP, so I have no idea what the ranking system is like or anything. Okay. I think I jumped off a little early, but it's alright. You have the trade mentor crown and wear, but honestly, don't ask me crafting stuff. You learned it all in the balance. You just always assume similar to the other crowns. So if somebody puts in at least a little effort and is polite, then they're a great mentor to me. Yeah, like, I think if you're nice and helpful, that's like the most anybody could ask for, right? And it's just like I love helping people. I don't want to say this as in like it sounds like I would never want to help anybody if I got mentor, but to me it feels more of like that's like an achievement point for me. Like, yes, I would help people and all that jazz, but more so like that I would have progressed far enough in the game to like qualify. I think I like that idea, as well as being able to like be a source of helping players where I can. Does that make sense? I would like everything for seals, please. Except for the orchestrions. So I can't turn those in. It's essentially how I feel with my trade one. Jokes aside, I will help with crafting, gathering, and look up anything I could to answer questions. Yeah, it's like, I just would want to be like a helpful resource if anybody needed it, because I feel like there's still so much I don't know about this game. Like I learn new stuff about it all the time, but that like also I've been playing for a decent amount of time and feel like especially for like new players coming in and sprouts and stuff I could help What are we at? 141. Oh my god, I'm gonna finish the tome grind on this stream. I'm so excited. Okay, so to become a mentor, you have to go talk to a guy about a thing. We can go up here. Like, I think the crafting one would be really cool to get to. It's just, I've learned a little bit more about crafting, but it's still like it's its own worlds that I am still like, it's its own whole thing, and that I have not yet learned everything about that I would want to. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So, okay, so mentor certification. So battle mentor is the one that I would be going for. Trade mentor is the one that 8-bit has, so they both have their own set of requirements. So for battle mentor, you have to complete 1,000 instance dungeon raids or trials, so 1,000 different pieces of those content. Receive 1,500 player commendations. And then you have to complete a level 90 role quest for tank, DPS, and healer. So I did healer first because healer's my main class. You have to do it. Well, I don't know if you have to do it. I don't remember if you have to do it for Endwalker, but I did it while I was doing Endwalker. And then I've started the DPS role quest, but my Gunbreaker, which is my highest level tank, is not yet at 90. So it's like a level and change away though. So then once I get that to 90, then I can do that quest, and then I can come and apply for mentor. For trade mentor, you have to gather or catch 300 collectibles, which is a whole that I don't know anything about that world of gathering or catching collectibles. You have to synthesize, so like craft 100 collectibles, and then you have to reach level 90 in Disciple of the Land, which is your gatherers, and then also reach level 90 in Disciple of the Hand, which is your crafters. So like, I think Culinarian is my only crafter that's level 90, but that counts. And then if I got any of the gatherers up to 90, then that would count. I don't know if there, because obviously I've never done this, I don't know if there's more to the process, because it says applies, so I don't know if it's like there's anything else that happens, but this is the one that I would be going for, is battle. Which is, it's exciting and it's terrifying. It just feels like a really big deal to me. Your Omni 90 everything? Oh my gosh. Are you gonna push for Omni 100 with Dawn Trail? I am really curious, I'm not gonna lie, because with the new expansion wedding, they're going to increase the level cap from 90 to 100. So like for example, on White Mage, like you get your level 90 ability, which is like really cool. I really like the level 90s, but like I don't know what they're gonna give you then for level 100. You know? I don't know. Definitely, but you won't be in a rush. That's totally fair. It's a lot of things to level. You actually miss having things to level. I feel like a lot of people that have Omni 90s, I feel like that's a common feeling. Which I totally understand, because leveling is really fun, in my opinion. I really like it. Oh, now it has a DPS. I'm not gonna get that, because I don't think, because I already did the first one today. Yeah, I'm so excited for Dawn Trail. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in the story. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do a Euphrosyne, because is it on my Winter's Tales? No, it's tower this week. Oh god, do I want to do near? I don't know if I want to do near. All I do is die in those raids, no matter how many times I do them. No, I'm gonna do your first thing. Oh, also, you can see how I spent my money irresponsibly by buying the pajamas. But she looks really cute and I love her. And I'll make the money back, I know, but I spent so much of my money to get these. You went to the Marilyn server on the new Dynamis data center when they launched. You had 90 days of the road to 80 buff. Wait, there's a mount for Omni 80? Wait. Is it this one? The Amuro? Oh god. Oh, this I have. Okay, I have two emotions. I have excitement and sadness. I would cry, and I know that you know why I would cry, 8-bit, but I didn't realize that that was for Omni 80. I've seen people with it before. Oh yeah, and then this is the one for 2,000 duties via Duty Roulette Mentor. Did she become half bunny? Nope, I have a bun girl. She's a bunny. I changed her hair. This is actually one of the hairs that I've used a lot for her, but I've been using another hairstyle for a while. Yeah, there are certain things that I want in this game, but I know that they would emotionally destroy me, such as the sadness bird. If I ever get my minor or botanist up to 80 and then I go do the Omnicron tribe quest, this song that they play in Ultimate, I cry every single time. It's oh god, it's gonna be a mess. I'm gonna be a mess. And then they downgrade the Omni 91 back to being another hat. Oh, the buns can wear it? That's good. Yeah, buns can't wear a lot of hats. How did she become half rabbit? What do you mean? So she is a Viera, which is a race in Final Fantasy XIV. And she's a bun girl, a bunny bun. And Vieras, unfortunately, cannot wear very many hats in this game because they were added semi-recently, and so a lot of the hats and stuff have not been adapted for bunny ears. I'm surprised that it's taking this long for you for staying. I think I've gotten spoiled by the start of the month with the events. Our ears are too powerful. They really are. Have you seen 8-bit? Have you seen the way that the headphones in the Mog Station outfit look? Of course. As soon as I go to do something else, the game is like, you can do this now. The way that they did, I'll show you after this. I can do the dream fitting. It cracks me up, 8-bit. Have funny I don't know. She's just the bun girl. That's all I know. You gotta go to bed though? No worries. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out as always. I also love getting to nerd out about 14, so I'm happy to have been able to just info dump a bunch of stuff to you. You're an old doll, you'll go take a look. Okay, let me know what you think. I do not need Eureka stuff on my bar. That is going to confuse the heck out of me. Hello, Divinches. How are you?
Prove to me life's resolve.
How is your night going? I have to remember how I changed all my buttons because I changed all my buttons. And it still feels me off.
No true abundance.
You're so welcome. This is like literally like one of my favorite games. I love talking about it. I love sharing it with people. So I appreciate the opportunity to share it with somebody new. Hard to move. Always happy to show for my favorite MMO. Exactly. You need to grind the event. That's what I'm trying to do. I need like, I think it's 65 more tomes, and then I'll be able to get everything that I wanted, like that I really wanted. And I am like 99% sure I will be able to hit that tonight. I have more fun grinding when I get to also talk to you guys and hang out, so I figured that's what I would do tonight. Am I ready for next month? I am not. One of my friends was talking about, I forgot the buff, like doing patch prep, and I've never been caught up with MSQ before, and I was like, what do you even do? I wouldn't even know where to start for patch prep. I'm really excited. I should have gone further away. It's fine. Right, they're just horizontal. They're not even like on the ears. Oh, it makes me, it's so funny. I so love and appreciate that they're trying. It's just the way that they did it with the headphones makes me laugh so much. Oh, blue. I was afraid. Never happens. Yeah, I did need at the start of the event 970 some tomes, so this is definitely the home stretch. I am just so ready. I was so ready. I was thinking about it earlier today, and I was just like, I am so ready to get everything that I want and just be done with trying to farm this event specifically, you know? We also get the next fan pass that will show the 2 new classes. Oh, are they gonna actually reveal what the new classes are at the next fan pass? Oh, then everybody who's been speculating will know for sure if they're right or not. Okay, and that's not bad. I'll take that. I'm thinking we're gonna get one revealed at least. I'm so excited to see. Get a teaser video, and then the Japan one will probably get gameplay. Oh, nice. You think you need 120 to finish? You're so close. I know that there's still time, right? Because the patch doesn't come out till next month, but I am just ready to be done with the tome grind. Whatever else I get between now and then, just through doing roulettes or what have you, icing on the cake, but for everything that I want,
By
I
my
will be good to go.
authority, let the land
It's
be
so hard to see
remade.
anything. Yeah, it really is. I also have all my spell effects all the way up. I've never turned them down. So there's a lot happening on the screen in Alliance raids all the time. When I was leveling Reaper, I would take it into Alliance raids, and I just remember taking a screenshot and sending it to my partner and being like, look, there's so much happening. And then it was literally just like a screenshot of all of these flashes of light. He was like, how do you even see what's going on? It's like, you don't. That's the trick. I don't know how people do melee in Alliance raids though. I can't do it. It's so hard. Like, I struggled so bad with Reaper and just trying to be in position and not be hit by everything. It was a struggle for sure. Okay, I'm getting more used to the new keybinds. So for a long time, I have just had all the keybinds as normal, right? I changed whatever these were to E and Q a while ago, so it's just easier for my brain. But the other day I decided, because I had gotten into a habit of like doing what I can, like clicking the buttons with my left hand for like half of the things, but then the other half, which the buttons were on the other side of the keyboard, just using my mouse. And I was like, I feel like it would be more efficient if I was just clicking all of the abilities with my left hand instead of also having to like maneuver my mouse hands.
Forgive me,
So I rebound to have like a bunch on like with shift.
It seems my sister shall be joining us.
And I am still not used to it. Muscle memory is very strong for what I had before. Probably because that's what I had for like a year plus. Oh, that was the wrong button. See, then stuff like that happens. You don't remember which one it was, but the Phoenix was really bad? Wait, which one was the Phoenix? I believe it though. Yeah, so just look away from her again. Let's go. Yeah, it says deactivate. Oh, was it E3? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, there's a lot happening. I think about sometimes turning down the spell effects, but then I'm like, but then how will I know what people are doing? And the spell effects look really cool, even if I literally can't see. Just shielding just in case we need it on this map. There's an in-between option for show limited where you get to see some, but it's not blinding. I think it gets rid of the other 2 alliances. I didn't know that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, which one are we? Is it this one? What's this one? I thought it was all or nothing. I'll have to look for that. That's the one you use, since when you have everyone's stuff showing and you play melee, you can't see anything. That's why I stopped bringing Reaper into alliance raids, because I couldn't see anything and it was so frustrating. Okay, we're good. I got it. Okay, I will not murder the tank with this. I don't know what you mean you can't see anything. There's hardly anything on the screen.
This too is fate.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields, you shall stand.
I'm just passing on all of this today because I can't do anything with it, and I have, I think, all the pieces I need or want from this raid. Halone is where I will probably die, because Halone is where I die in this raid if I die now. But hopefully not. Character config, control settings, characters tab. Okay, I'll look after we do these guys. See what difference it makes. Cause yeah, I don't know why, because I never like looked at the settings, but I just assumed it was all or nothing. I was like, but I like seeing what people are doing.
Summon your courage and
Character
press
configuration. Control settings? Oh my god, I can't walk and read, apparently.
I, the Fury, shall test your strength of spirit.
Focus. Character. Oh. Limited. Okay, I got it. Let's see. I'm paying attention to him, I promise. Oh wow, that is very much visually quieter. Holy. I might turn the parties back on. I'm just following. I wasn't actually paying attention to where the thing was. I can also That's okay. Mechanics. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be at. Reduce the size of the summoners. Oh my god, wait, are you kidding? That is gonna change my life a bit. Small, medium, or large? Oh, I love that. Yeah. I would, if you didn't show me how to do that, I would be indebted to you forever. Because Bahamut is huge. Titan is huge. Which looks really cool when I'm playing Summoner. But when I'm not playing Summoner, it's a lot. Is that for everyone or just the person with the summons? That is a good question.
There is no retreat, only victory or defeat.
Size command is local, so you would say all summons is the size you set. Wait, even like Eos and Carbuncle?
With one's own hand.
Oh, just the summoner ones? Okay. Okay, I will try that, thank you. That's just something that I never assumed could be changed, so I never thought about trying to figure out how to change it. You would love a giant Carby? I would love a giant Carby too, that would be awesome. Actually. Just make Bahamut tiny and make Carbuncle giant and we'll be set. You know? I don't know when they added it, but you use it. Yeah, that's really nice. I will say this is much less overwhelming. Oh my god. Wait, okay, this is gonna sound really, I don't know what. But this neck, I've always been able to kind of guess at where I'm supposed to go and generally be right, but never be able to vocalize why I'm right or why everybody's going to a spot. But without everybody's spell effects, I can actually see the little like marker thing that she does to show where it's gonna be AoEs. Okay, that's really helpful. You have to crash for work, enjoy the rest of stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming to hang out for a little bit, so I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good sleep. I'm not going to do technical until after this is done. Ow. Now, I'm gonna die. I die. Okay. It's fine. I told you guys if I was gonna die, it would be with Hollow Knight. This is indeed where death has occurred. You can also change the sizes individually, but if you want just Bahamut and Phoenix Large, but all the other one, but the, yeah, all ones that is all of them. Yeah, I think that just making them, mostly it's Bahamut that is like really big for me, but having the rest of the summons be smaller would not be that bad either, I don't think. Oh, did I pick a bad thing? Ah, we're good. Hooray!
Your next test
80
awaits.
people. The ones you're currently seeing are the large one, the small, but there's also the medium. Yeah, because the thing is though, it's like, it doesn't bother me as much if there's only one summoner, right? But if you have like 3 summoners who all summon Bahamut at the same time, I'm like, I can't see anything. You know, they just take up the whole screen. Wait, let me, before I lose the chat. What, I'm just want to copy it. Okay. Oh, I shielded on accident. This new muscle memory is gonna take a while to form. I'll take it. Did you play at Endwalker launch where everyone and their mother was playing a new summoner for a while? I did not know. I literally, this upcoming patch 8-bit is going to be the only time in my entire time playing Final Fantasy where I am going to be playing anything new at the same time as the rest of the people. It's a very odd feeling. I'm excited, but it's just, it feels a little bit weird. Because I've never been caught up before and I didn't start playing with like any like specific launch or anything. Had a leaving space in there, so you need to remove that? Okay, okay, I will, thank you. I just realized the chat at some point will get to a place where I will lose that particular line. And I don't want to lose it because I want to try and see how that works out. I like Summoner fine. It's not my favorite job. And I know that like everybody says it's like really easy, but I feel like I have to use a lot more brain power. And that's probably just because I don't know it as well, like the muscle memories aren't there. But I think it's pretty fun. I never played it before they changed it though. Oh, I thought I had that stack. I did not have that stack. Oh, that's a lot of overlapping. Okay. Summoner also for me is one of those jobs where I did not start liking how it played, or I didn't really enjoy playing it until like level 70-ish. Before that, it was just not fun to me. But at the higher levels, I do like it. Not the best with it, but that would just take practice. But lower level summoner is like not my jam. you're an old summoner main, the new one is definitely easier in comparison. You don't agree when people say it's so brain dead. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that. Now I have a stuck marker. The thing that like really, well, it still kind of confuses me. But the thing that confuses me the most is when you get summoner to level 90, you get the ability to like, right, like you can summon the Phoenix, you have all the fancy summons, all that jazz, right? But like nobody ever, unless I just completely missed it, nobody ever explains like, oh my god, okay, I'm not gonna get, I was so scared of getting clipped for that one. Like, oh, when are you supposed to summon the Phoenix? When are you supposed to have the order for the summons? And when, like, you know, like there's just a lot of stuff with it that I was like, I feel like they just thrust at you and you're like, okay, you have everything, now go. Like, wait, no, I would like an explanation for how to use all of the stuff that you now get when Summoner hits level 90. And, like, that exists on the internet, right? But I was really confused by it not being in the game, unless I missed it, which is totally possible. But it's just like, I don't know how to do rotations with it. And that's what like takes the most brain power, right? For me, is because I don't know the order of what to do things, but then I feel like I'm just like staring at my hotbar versus like paying attention to what's happening in the fight. Oh, so many of us died right there. I can see it being overwhelming, especially since it works with abilities that turn into other ones. Yeah, it's like, because you can't see, right? Like, until things change, like what they're gonna be. So it's just, I don't know. I think it's really fun. I think it's really fun at level 90, but I also have no idea. Oh, will I get it? Am I finally gonna get this one orchestrion I've been missing from this within 96? But I also have no idea if what I'm doing is like correct. It's your main caster and you know it decently well. Happy to help with it or answer questions. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I ever decide to play it more, I will definitely hit you up. Because I like, especially in like the higher level stuff, that you can also res. I think that's really nice. But there's just so much that I don't know. Where are we at? Oh, you're here. Okay, hello. I will stop my teleport. Your bun boy is so cute. Oh, do you wanna run in? I am so sorry. I did not even think to ask if you wanted to do any tome farming or anybody in chat. I was just like very singularly focused. There's no pressure whatsoever. Where are we at now? 155. It's the Omni 90. I like that Buns can wear it. Why would they go a mount for Omni 80 and a hat for Omni 90? I don't understand. So many things are like hats that I'm literally like, so many rewards are hats that I'm like never gonna wear, and then I feel bad. You're good to just hang out. Okay, you're totally fine. I just had the thought that like it would have been really polite to offer if anybody wants to come along. Shadow the Hedgehog. 155. I'm gonna update my spreadsheet. 45 more. So close. It's such a good name. That wasn't anywhere on Wondrous Tales, right? And I had Euphrosyne on last week's Wondrous Tales, and I'm pretty sure I filled the whole thing up just by running that a million times. Oh, your summoner glam is so good. I love that. Yeah, so many people are so creative with their names in this game. Do I want to do another? I'm really indecisive tonight, which is also not helpful. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put a bunch of things in the queue, and I am going to let the game decide. No, I don't want to do that. What I get. I'm gonna put Tower because that's the one that has the glam that I want for healer, plus it's on Wondrous Tales. I'm not putting dead ends. I could put dead ends, I'm not gonna put dead ends because that dungeon is challenging. Glam is your end game. I love the glam in this game, it's so good. So good. I would kill to have even 20 glamour plates. Like, even if they just gave us double what we have right now, I would be so happy. Because it's like, here's the way that I think about it, right? I think it would make sense if they gave one for like each job and then you had some extras to do whatever. I'm not going to show you guys the inside of my house because there's like literally nothing in it. The outside is the only thing that's decorated. But it looks so cute. I also don't know what to do while we wait. We got that. Don't need that. You I can turn in. You I can turn in. You I can turn in. These will go to retainer. Because the thing, for me at least with glam, is that like I like having different glam options depending on how I'm feeling on that day. Like I really enjoy having that kind of reflected on my Warrior of Light, but there's not enough glamour plates for all of the outfits that I would want. You know, it just makes it tricky. I can add a couple more things. I should probably sell my map. I have another one, and I have not been doing treasure maps, so I can give it to somebody that will do something with it. He had a glam for each combat job, which takes exactly 20. He had to cut it back for some casual spots. Yeah, it's like, how did I know it was gonna be Tower? How did I know? How? I had a feeling. Cause like some jobs I want to have a specific glam, right? Like Reaper, for example, I got Gaia's outfit off the Mog Station, and that is the only thing that my Reaper wears because it's perfect for her. And then there are other jobs where I want to like mix it up and have glam options. It's like, why can't we just have like 50 glamour plates? And then I could just make so many outfits all the time. Oh wait, I forgot to put the, nope, not the portraits. I wanna put the party, show all others, limited, some. Okay, see how that goes. I hope you guys are prepared for a grayscreen simulator, a floor POV. Because I die a lot in these raids, usually. So, good luck to everybody, because I'm gonna need it. I always forget at this level I can't also do the damage buff with a technical finish. I have to do both of them, get the damage, like the party way buff, and then the dance partner buff. I do really like the music in these raids though, they're just really challenging. Like there's some mechs that I know, but more mechs that I feel like I still do not know, even though I've done these a lot of times at this point. Like for whatever reason, it just does not want to stick in my brain. Okay, but visually this is so much better. Thank you again for telling me about the in-between option for seeing everybody's spell effects. This is gonna be a game changer, I can feel it. I never know. I think it's this one. Red Girl fighting this always gets me. The bots in the elevator. Everything just hits so hard. And there's so many mechanics happening all the time. And it's like, just a lot. Like, I really want the healer glam from this, but at what cost? My sanity, you know? I feel like at some point I'll just have to like join if somebody's doing like unsynced runs and just run through it that way. I think that will be the best way to get the glam. Ow. I mean, not ow. It's an okay. I thought I got hit by that. I was wrong. Yeah, see, the spatial recognition stuff is like not my strongest suit. And these raids are full of that. This place specifically likes mechanics that make you look at the sides or below, which your tunnel vision does not appreciate. Yeah, it's like you have to look at so many things. that it's like it's just a lot. It's like the other week I was doing my first run to the Sylvan Subterrane with Aristotle and some of his friends, and there's one of the bosses that has like I don't know how to describe it except for it looks like a thermometer, right? Hold on. Sorry, my roommate wanted something. There's one of the bosses that has like a thermometer looking thing, and you have to like be at specific points on the floor depending on something with the thermometer, and then there's at some point where there's like a 4 like AoE waffle mechanic at the same time as you're trying to be positioned for the thermometer. And I was like, my brain can handle one or the other. It cannot handle both at the same time. It's too many things. It's too much input in my brain and too many things to keep track of at the same time. And the near raids in general to me feel like the same thing, like they just layer so many things in. But I'm like, how is one person supposed to be able to keep track of like all these things that are happening at the same time? Again. Sorry. Some household shenanigans. These guys I also don't understand. All I know is that they're supposed to be tanked separately. Outside of that, I got no clue. I just try not to die. Which I guess is kind of the mentality I have in all the near raids. Just try not to die as much as possible. You have a friend who accidentally mutes all the time. I also do that. But yeah, I appreciate the ask. I just they don't want to be on these streams, so I just mute whenever they need anything. Okay, I think here, right? It's more so the accidental muting honestly happens more if I'm like gaming with friends than on a voice call in Discord. Is I'll just like press the mute button if I like cough or I'm eating something, and then I'll totally think that I unmuted and just be talking, and then at some point realize that nobody has responded to anything that I've said and realize that I am still in fact muted. It happens more often than I would like to admit. I think I'll have to repair my dancing gear soon. It's not the worst, but it could be in better shape. I like this one. What are you supposed to do? I have no idea. Everybody is coming over here, so I'm coming over here. Feathers that I don't want to get hit by the spinning discs. Because being hit by the spinning discs, I can't talk. Spinning discs are painful. I'd like to not be murdered by them. Yeah, that happens too. You do push to mute because you have doggos that can be loud and you often forget. I looked at chat and apparently we all died over here. That's incredible. You often forget to unmute afterwards. Yeah, when I had my puppy, I would do the same thing. And I do put like a push to mute button on my stream deck. And I just like, for some reason, just like half the time think that I've pushed the button to be unmuted when I absolutely have not. It's just like my brain is like, yeah, you totally definitely unmuted again. I don't know if I can get to this. Okay, is it a little healing? I can do another little heal. So these raids are a lot, as we all know. They both make me very excited to play the Nier game, Nier Automata, and they make me terrified to play it because the raids are very challenging. Which is actually what I'm going to play after finishing Phantom Liberty. I'm very excited. I've been waiting a very long time to play it on stream. That is, I should have been hit by that. But these guys these raids make me a little bit nervous for what I'm gonna find inside those games. I say this game, I am really only planning on playing Automata. I know that there's at least one other Nier game that exists. But a friend gifted me Automata over the summer with the Steam Summer Sale. when I was still in the middle of doing all of the Mass Effect games, so I wanted to wait until I finished those before starting Melee. And then Phantom Liberty's coming, so I want to do that when it comes out, so it'll been a ways before we get to near, but I am a little scared. I'm excited, but these raids make me a little scared with the strength of the enemies, as it were. Oh, I need to hit this guy. The other one is doing big damage. Near Replicant, they recently did a re-release, and Automato's its sequel. You don't need to play Replicant for Automata, but there are references to it. I appreciate that I can go into Automata without having played Replicant. I have a friend who's kind of been off again on again streaming some of Automata, so I know like a little bit about it, but I don't know a ton. I do know the book. I think the Grimoire is voiced by the same guy who did the voice for Yasuo in League of Legends, who is also on Dimension 20, which I have never watched. Oh, Gretel's so low. There we go. The three Drakengard games are technically part of the series. Wait, what are the Drakengard games? I've actually never heard of those. I have wanted to play Automata for years at this point, mostly because of the aesthetic of 2D. And I watched a couple people stream like the very beginning of the game. I haven't watched a ton of gameplay. I watched a fair amount, but I also don't remember a lot of the specifics of what I saw people stream at this point, so it's been a while. But it was like it's always been one of those, like, I really, really, really want it, and I really want to play it, but then just have never gotten it for whatever reason. And then one of my friends was very kind and gifted it to me, so I was like, alright, I have no excuse now. And it's a game that I really, so unlike Baldur's Gate, which I've played exclusively off stream, I really want to stream Nier, and I really want to share it with you guys. And I'm really excited about it. So waiting has been a little bit challenging because I am sometimes not the most patient person, but I'm like, but I want to play it for the first time at least on stream. Just like with the Mass Effect games. But soon, it's getting closer. They're old PS2 games made by Yoko Taro. They have a cult following but are lacking in some quality of life of more modern games. Or the fantasy vibe, whereas Nier has more sci-fi things. Oh, that sounds interesting. I never had a PlayStation, so I haven't really ever played any PlayStation games. Or like PlayStation exclusives, I should say. I grew up in a household with pretty much only Nintendo consoles. My dad, now for a while, has had an Xbox, but that wasn't, he didn't get that until I was like out of college, you know. I always wanted a PlayStation, like in high school. I really loved the look of the little sock guy in Little Big Planet, and I always wanted a PlayStation, but it never happened. And now I feel like if you're gonna get a PlayStation, it's like you would get a PS5, right? But the PS5 is like hella expensive. And I'm good with what I have, so never went for it. AoE's overlapping. I almost walked off the edge there. That would have been really bad. So many TPs. Yeah, the girl in red kind of terrifies me. I'm not gonna lie. You never played Dragon Guards 4 Replicate? Automato's pretty great though. You need to finish it eventually. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I have not overhyped it in my brain so much over the last couple years that I'm like not gonna enjoy it. I don't really think that's gonna happen, but I'm really hoping that is not the case. This is the fight that I think confuses me. As to say, I think this is the one that confuses me the most, but to be fair, there are a lot of the fights later on in this raid that also confuse me. Like the one with the train part, okay, the train part I understand very well. The whole replicate structure where the building comes out of nowhere, I don't understand that. I think that has to do with the spatial awareness thing though. He's gonna do a jump scare at some point, and I do not enjoy the jump scare. Oh, we have a danger Dorito. I'm gonna follow the danger Dorito. I did not notice that we had a danger Dorito. Follow the danger Dorito immediately after saying I was gonna follow the danger Dorito. The building comes from below. She'll turn the platform see-through in a few seconds later. You can look down. Wait, you can see the building? Oh, I should fight. I'm gonna fight. I should do things and not just die again. I have never looked down because that prospect seemed terrifying. But that is really helpful to know, actually. I just follow where people go on that one because I figure they know something that I don't, which they do. They do. Danger Dorito, there you go. Wait, the building is the... Oh god. I told you guys I was gonna die a lot, right? It's the Square Enix HQ. That I did not know. That's pretty cool. Oh no, we have a red mage who is brand new to the raid, who at the very beginning was asking for, like any tips on the bosses or anything, and they just said, I don't think I like this raid. That is very fair. These are stressful. Oh, we're so far away. Oh, she's so terrifying. Maybe I shouldn't have left. I did not think that through. Because they were doing the hacking, weren't they? They were doing the hacking and I thought that they finished. This is fine. I'm not the only one that did that, so I feel a little bit better, but... Yeah, I thought like, okay, it's like I'm good to release. This actually, okay, I've never seen this fight from this angle. That actually looks really cool. I never knew that the chains were on her hands. Okay. This is kind of cool. I'm not gonna be any help to my party at me or the samurai. Neither of us are gonna be helpful because we're both out here, but yeah, this is cool seeing it from this perspective. Using Zoom hacks to watch fights. I know, right? It's so bad. I think after this, even though this raid is on my Wondrous Tales, I think I'm gonna take it out of the options of things for the game to put me into randomly. I don't know how many of these I could take in a row. I'm learning a lot about the mechanics though. It's, yeah, all the near raids feel really long. I think it's the first one in the factory. I really like that one. That one's really fun to me. The other two just stress me out. Oh wow, there's so many of her now. Wait, she's blocking the view. Ma'am, please. I want to see the fight. I cannot see the fight if you're blocking the fight. Well, that was rude. I like her outfit. I do not like her. The girl in the red dress. I can't even click to see what her percentage is. I feel really bad about going back to the start because there's still so much of the fight. I agree with you. Copied Factory is good. You also get some joy out of PvPing alliances with the lasers. That is very fun, yeah. Yeah, the PvP can be fun for sure. This one though. Like, okay, here's the thing. I really loved all of them when I went through them the first time. The story was really good. I think they did a really good job. But doing them over and over and over again, this one is like, it's so much. And I don't know what it is about these raids. It's like no matter how many times I run them, I cannot, for the life of me, get the mechanics to all stick in my brain, and it drives me crazy. Because I'm like, I can remember, like, I can learn other fights so much faster, and then for some reason, this one, my brain is like, you want to remember that? How about, no. How about we don't remember any of this? And so then it's like, it's not even that thing where like, it's not the most fun, but you like know what to do, right? Because there are some fights that are like that for me, but this one is like, I don't, it's so much. And half of it I feel like I don't know what to do. This does give me a really good opportunity to like catch up on drinking water though, because I have not been doing that as much as I should tonight. Striking, aiming. Okay. I think I have the striking top. Elevators aren't too bad, although they do still hit hard, but then the last boss is much death and destruction. I do remember being absolutely terrified the first time I did this, and the enemies attack on the elevator, and I was like, what do you mean? Why are they attacking us? Your favorite raid is Orban Monastery? That's such a good one. You're really excited for the last Ennebacher one? I'm so curious, both about how the story is gonna go and about what the raid is gonna be like. I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm pretty sure I will die many times when it is released. But that is all part of the learning process. Oh, the Archangel gives you a scholar again. Okay. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Zipping Ninja. I tried really hard to not hit them, to not have it hit them. This is the part to me, actually, with the like all the orbs and stuff that makes this feel the most like a Lost Ark raid to me. They have a lot of stuff with that. Orbs and shapes you cannot hit for the life of you. Or like everybody dies if you do. I was trying to think, so you said your favorite raid is Orban. I don't know that I have like a favorite alliance raid. I've never thought about that before. I don't like whichever one is the math boss one. That's my least favorite. because math in the middle of a raid is not my idea of a good time, personally. Ridorana, yeah, I don't enjoy that one. The monastery is really fun, right? You have a lot of really fun boss fights in that one. You've got Mustadio, you've got the lady that you have to get the shields and the swords for. You have the Thunder Thighs god. Like, there's so many cool fights in that one. She is so big. I would say Copy Factory, but I don't think I've run it enough to know if it's like my favorite. Like, Yoshi P, please, I'm LGBT, I can't do math. Exactly. Like, I'm not fluent in math. I think for that one, I just stay outside of the circles, and if I am unexpectedly correct with the math equation by doing that, then hooray. If I die, then I die. You know, I can't. My brain could not do a fight and do the math you have to do in that short of a time frame. It does not work. So many ready checks. I'm also really curious to see, like, what the difficulty increase is gonna feel like in Dawn Trail. And with the level increase, like the boss difficulty, the raids difficulty. Because I'm sure they're gonna make it more challenging, right? With the higher level and everything. This is why you play tank now, to eat your own socks with pride. Honestly, that's totally fair. You use that tank privilege. I really do want to get more comfortable with tanking. I get so anxious about it all the time, even though I do, like, really enjoy it. Although the ability to just, like, eat mechanics that I know would kill me if I was playing killer DPS is strangely very satisfying. This way. Here. And then dash that way. I'm still gonna get hit. It's fine. Oh, and puddles. I forgot there's also puddles. Okay. I made it. I don't have any more dashes. That's totally fine. Hello, Snoon. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. That's for sure. I'm going to death. Apparently that's where I'm going. I'm going to die. much stuff. How are you? I'm dying a lot. I'm good. We're doing some grinding in 14 tonight because grinding is more fun with friends. You have a friend who, when she heals you through each content like a dungeon, she asks you to get hit by things and see how many bone stacks you can rack up. I've never thought about doing that. But now I'm curious. That would be so cool. That'd be fun. When I do dungeons as tank, I feel like I go really slowly compared to the tanks that tank when I'm like healing or DPSing. And I always feel bad, but I just like, I don't know. I get like anxious about the size of the hole. Second one, right? Oh, second one. Okay. But trials, normal raids, just let me smack the boss. Oh, you can't. Oh my god, you're totally right. That's so much easier. 8-bit, seriously, you have given me so many very helpful pieces of information tonight, and I do not know how to thank you. Oh my god. I thought I was too slow, which I was, but then I thought I dashed fast enough, but then I still got hit by the building. Oh my god, that was amazing. I'm not even mad about that death. That was just the timing of everything. It was impeccable. Okay, we go over here. We go over here. Thank you for 8-bit. Thank you for the subscription. I hope you enjoy your emotes. The murder emote is my favorite one by far. Where are these going? I think here is safe. But I appreciate that. See, this is what I mean though, of like, even though I played this game for so long, like there is still so much that I do not know that I love that I still get to learn so many new things all the time. Even needing a new knife emote? Heck yeah. I love that murder one. Like, I love all of the emotes. I was lucky enough to find a really great artist, but I just told her, literally all I told her is I wanted a murder emote, and that's what she made, and I was like, this is literally perfect. This is the best thing I've ever seen. You've played this game for 8 years and still learning things constantly. I believe it. There is so much in this game. Like, I know when Wet Ink was asking, like, oh, what else is there to do besides raid and PvP? And I was like, there's so much. And then I was like, there's like 50 million things that I'm pretty sure I left out 99% of them because this game has so much to it. I think one of my favorite things, though, about the stuff in the game is with Island Sanctuary, which is very fun and I love it. I got to the point where I could unlock it like the same day or right around when my partner and I were gonna do a Stardew Valley farm together. And I was showing them, and I was like, oh my god, it's like Stardew, but in Final Fantasy. And then he was like, why are we even gonna play Stardew then? If you have the entire game inside of Final Fantasy. And I was like, because it's different, because you don't play Final Fantasy. But I was like, they really did put like a whole other game inside here with that, and it just amuses me sometimes. Okay. Maybe you should continue your free trial? Yeah, we gotta see the little smooth back in action. Yeah, there's sometimes too many things to list. It's true. Oh god, and this is... Okay, this is fine. We got this, we got this. Wait, this that way. Okay, no, I messed up. No, I didn't. Don't ask me how that worked because I literally have no idea how I got that timing to save that, so it didn't take off my health and damage, but I'll take it. Yeah, they're gonna have the why do I have a target? Why do I have a target? Why are you following me? Oh god, oh god, I'm panicking. Panic. I'm so behind on the buff because I was panicking. Okay, we got the tree. Here. Yeah, there is so much in this game, which can be, depending on the day, overwhelming or exciting. Mostly exciting. It was more overwhelming when I first started the game and I was like, what do you mean I can do 50 trillion things? Your Lalafell was really cute, Smooth. I really liked them. Building. So helpful. I don't love the super high height, but I love being able to know where to go. It's very nice. Okay. Oh god, we got it. It goes so fast. Yeah, we're so high up, which is why I never ever looked down on that before, because I was like, I know it's just gonna be like, we're so high, right? But knowing where to go, I can handle the super high height if I know where to go and not die. So confident that I was going to the right spot. I was like so confident. It's okay, they kill her here, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to commend our white mage. Both healers did an amazing job. Healing days is a lot. No healing. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if I have this one or not. I don't think I do. I'm gonna roll on all of it. Let's see. We got a 2. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. I don't need anything else. Alright, what's up with us at 169? Ooh, nice. Okay. Home stretch. We're getting there. We've got, what, like an hour and 15 minutes to get the last bit? Just what, 31? That's doable, I think. That's what, 2 Euphrosynes and a P1? the math on that? Because that's 14, 28. Yeah, I think, yeah, that should be doable. 2 Euphros, 1 P1. Easy peasy. You gotta get to bed, but have a good night. Thank you. Thank you for the luck with the tomes. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging out and for the subscription and for like the 50 million things that have changed my life in the game tonight. Alright, we want you to sing, we want you one. Oh, and then I have to go check and see which of these are in my glamour dresser from the near raid. Because I never remember. So we're gonna go back to Maelstrom. Wait, Rifts. Rifts, hi. Where are you? I don't even see you. That is the stealthiest stealth suit I have ever seen. I'm assuming you're also here. How is your night? How is Starfields? I still don't see you. I have no idea. Omega, hello. How is your night? Wait, where? I never look up. Where were you? I'm so confused. You'll have to show me after this. Oh, I didn't mean to shield this one. I know I need to shield on another one. I was in the wrong spot because I was looking at my buttons. First I changed all my key buttons. This is off to a fantastic start. Oh man. How are you guys' nights going? I hope they're going well. That's the one I want to shield for, but I now can't shield because I shielded too early, but that's fine. It is what it is. I can recover from this. Wait, what do you... Cycles didn't happen? Was it like... Did it just not want to cooperate with your computer? I'm sorry it didn't happen. I don't think he goes to the other side again. Yeah, I know he goes to Tank Cluster in the second one. Do you need any tomes, Rifts, for the Maple Tome event? You have a fix for it, so you'll play it again tomorrow. How much the bottom. I always get confused. So much easier now that I figured it out though. Alright, we can stay here because these are both blue. And then we want to go here. Honestly, I have not run a single dungeon in this game since... Wait, really? That has been a hot minute indeed. I know you haven't been into 14 for a while, which is totally okay. Sometimes you just need a break, you know? Alright, we go to the icy one because he's got fire. This is your first time logging in since the release sucks? I'm very honored. so happy I finally figured this fight out. It was so stressful for so long. We got this stack. Which way is the... Oh, that's easy peasy. We'll go for everything, because why not? Alright, 172. Okay, we just need 2 Euphrosynes. And then we're good. I would say Euphrosyne or tower, but we're not doing tower again tonight. Okay, is that how did you get on top of the house? I don't even know how that's possible with how everything is set up. The highest I've ever gotten is like right there, and that wasn't even trying. That was accidentally jumped up there somehow. Skills. Do you want to come for 2 Euphrosynes? There's no pressure if you do not want to. Wait, where are you going? Wait, can you jump from here? Oh my god, I thought you like scaled the furniture and the lawn. Oh wow, I missed. Okay, that nobody saw that. Nobody saw that jump. Nobody saw it at all. How did you get up here? That she didn't even. I pressed spacebar. She did not even jump at all. That was closer. I don't know that I can get. I'm not good at the jumping puzzles in this game. Drop the out. Or like right here? Nope, that was not even close. She jumped so far. Oh my god. I'm gonna make myself see. No. I can't get her to jump on the like railing. This is where she lives now. Right here. Right in the between the rock and the house. Okay, I somehow jumped up here. We go really slowly. Oh, I see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you can see the fireworks so well from up here. I've never been on top of my house before. I know that people do that. I know that that's like a thing. Yeah, see, I don't. What I was trying to figure out is how you jump from the top of like the little bath up to the roof. Okay, 28 more tomes. That's 2 Euphrosynes. That's totally doable in an hour. No dungeon for you? A-okay. You're happy to just be here? I'm happy to see you back in Eurasia. Aristotle, hello! Hello everybody from Are You Stream? Incoming raid! How are you? How is your stream? Were you doing more tome farming? How close are you to your super insane goal? Of, I want to say it was 2,000 tomes? I was gonna say 2,100, but I think that's what Toxic said that she got. Hello Francesca, how are you? How's everybody? Hello for everybody coming in. I think I know most of you, but just in case there's somebody new that I do not know. My name is Stardust. I am a variety streamer. We've done a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. Lately I've been on a huge Mass Effect kick. But mostly it's just comfy chaos. I love coffee. I love games. Sometimes I'm good at the games. You're 450 away? Oh my gosh. How? How much farming are you doing? I am both in awe and a little terrified of your ability to grind so many so fast. You didn't even know it's available? Do you want to see? I can link the thing. I am gonna do 2 more Euphrosynes tonight, which I think will carry us to the end of stream. If anybody wants to come along, you're more than welcome. There's literally no pressure whatsoever. Rifts showed me how to get on the top of my house, which I had never done and didn't even know it was possible. Hello Freak, how are you? You can just go look. There's so much good stuff, Rifts. You took a bit of a detour, froze our butts off in Pyros. Oh, you're doing some Eureka, nice. Oh, you're gonna join. Hooray. I made a command for where my house is, but I don't remember what the command is. So I'm gonna just look at my little bot and see if I can find it. Because Lord knows I do not remember. I just have the little thing. Oh, it's, there's so many commands. Do not ask me why there are so many commands. It should be that one. I have like 3 years worth of commands built into this thing. You're welcome to just go through them if you want. Some of them are sounds, some of them are other things. I don't know if they all still work. That one was supposed to play an audio clip, but I did not hear it. I'll have to look into that. But I am exactly 28 tomes away from the amount that I needed to get everything that I wanted. There are 4 things outstanding that I still want to get, so I'm trying to get everything. So if we run 2 Euphrosynes, 2 more Euphrosynes, then I will have everything that I wanted. So if I get anything else, because I'm sure I'll still get tomes for the rest of the month, anything else is extra icing on the cake for me, but I will be very satisfied knowing that everything that I like really, really wanted will have been grabbed. I've been so close, and I was like, I really just want to power through. So, I like grinding when I get to hang out with friends, so I figured I would just do that on stream tonight. The last 4 items, okay, let me consult the spreadsheet. So the last 4 that I have not gotten yet are the big shell whistle, the tyrannosaur horn, the styled for hire hairstyle, and the shoe bill minion. those are the last 4 things. I have 172 tomes, so I can get 3 of them because I think they're all 50. I just need the last bit for the last one, whichever one that would be. You're on, but you don't see you guys? Oh, there we go. Hooray! Yeah, the friends list sometimes takes a while. Rift is not gonna join us for you for a scene. He's just hanging out in Eorzea. And I'm not showing you guys the inside of my house because there's nothing inside my house. Well, there is, but it's pretty much empty. There's like not really anything here. The outside is, oh gosh, can I show this without falling off? The outside, the yard is really cute. I'm very happy. I spent a long time getting it how I wanted. Okay, I might regret this. I'm gonna get on the ground so I can show you guys, and then maybe I can get back up there. If I were you, you get the hairstyle followed by the big show, the bird, and then the T-Rex. Oh, you mean like if I wasn't gonna be able to get them with the tomes. So we've got the little like hot spring situation, little bath, outside bath, and then the bench, and then the stones leading up to the house. And then I'm obsessed with this tree. It's so good for G poses. And then we come over the little ponds into the little sitting area with the chair on the tree, and then the little deck, and everything is purple. Of course, like obviously. I love this. Someday I will also have the inside of my house decorated, but that will probably be a while from now. Probably take a bit of time. Okay, so this was easier if I jumped up here before. So this is what Rift showed me. I've literally never tried to do before. Come down here, and then we jump. Hello, freak. Welcome to my house. My undecorated house. And then I love how you can see the fireworks like so easily from up here. Alright, does anybody else want to come for 2 Euphra scenes? Again, no pressure. I just want to make sure if anybody does want to come that I'm not missing anybody. I love this housing plot. This is not the one that I initially was going for when I started looking at houses, but I really love it. It worked out really, really well. Because I love that there's a market board and a summoning bell right there. It's pretty, like, this is a really quiet housing neighborhood. It's not usually a lot of people, and then you get such a good view of, like, the river, or the ocean. That's not river. I really like it. I didn't notice that that one was empty now. I think I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've seen other people here. I'm gonna do ready check just to make sure we are both ready. No rush. Okay. Not Q1, just Euphra. And Starbot's gonna catch up on some stuff that's already happened. It's okay. We like Starbot anyways. Oh yeah, and these are, it's hard to see because it's nighttime, but I splurged on the Chocobo pajamas over the weekends, and I'm obsessed. I was just tired of like only rolling like 2s on them when I would do I've not been able to talk all night. And I would do like the treasure maps and stuff. So eventually I was like, I have the money. They dropped in price from what they were. I'm just gonna buy it. So I'm gonna work on making up the gill. Okay, so you go there, you go down there. Okay. Oh, also, Aristotle, I don't know if... Also, okay, sorry, there are two things that I just thought of. If you need to go, like, get food or water or stretch or anything, like, definitely go do that. But I was also gonna say that Deem and I were talking about maybe doing some Eureka farming. I don't know if they were there with you tonight. But farming the first zone for crystals to work on the weapons. And I know that we had talked about that before. So maybe at some point we can put together like a fam farming day. You need to do your P12. Good luck. P12 still looks terrifying to me. One day I will not be terrified by it. Your game. I had a feeling. I don't know when. We'll have to figure out a time. But like I got enough from that farming day on Sarah's stream to get 1 feather with the crystals. I have 54. I think it's, I want to say this was 300, so I need like 550-ish to get the other 2 feathers. And then the first part will be done, right? You hit your next sub goal, glares at Francesco, so now you have to play Palia. I'm so sorry. I hope you like it. Like, I genuinely hope you like it. I know we've talked about why you were not enthused about that, but congratulations on hitting the goal. That's really exciting. I haven't like really played that for a bit. Part of me, I think, is just like, I just want to wait until there's a little bit more in it before I get like really into it. But also I have been playing Sunhaven more, so I was like, I'm good with just like 1 farming game. Mischief managed, exactly. It's not that you're not enthused, more concerned that your stardew itch will hit again. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's that like, want to do all the things, get all the things, get all the achievements, all that jazz. I'm gonna miss when the fireworks aren't happening all the time. Hello, Aristotle. Welcome to my house. Do you want to come for your first day, or are you here to hang out? Either way is good. Just hanging? Okay. No worries. Yeah, I feel really happy with the house. Also, I was bankrolled by one of the people in my FC that I literally never talked to. Because I was starting to look at houses and ask the question, because a lot of the people in my FC have houses, and obviously our FC has a house. And I was asking questions about like how the lottery system works and that kind of stuff. And then one of the people was like, can you just come meet me at this place? And I was like, sure. And then she gave me millions of gil and was like, go buy your house. I was like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you don't need the money? And she's like, no, you're totally fine. Like, go get a house, enjoy your house. And now I have a house, and it's kind of, I'm still just amazed. Because I have an apartment and I love my apartment, but I became very enamored with the idea of having a house in this game. And then it got to happen, and it was very nice. And both the apartment and the house are in Shirogane. Different wards, but I just love the vibe of like the Kugane housing districts. A house tour? Do you want to see what's inside my house, Smooth? Because there are literally 2 items in my house. Okay, do you want to see? Because we have all of this decorated, painstakingly decorated. I love it. Okay, and then we go in. And all I have is a bookshelf that was gifted to me by a friend, and little like plushie dolls of the characters from the Nier raids. I did have them just in the middle of the floor with nothing, but then I was gifted the shelf and I was like, well, now they have like a place. There's literally nothing else. Not even downstairs. It's all empty. I did spend like 6 hours one day trying to make a bay window following a YouTube tutorial, and I could not get it, so I gave up, and then since that day I have not touched decoration. But yeah, nice and simple, you know, we live in the simple life. Someday this will be decorated. I still don't know what I want to do. That's part of the problem. But for now it is just empty. Oh wait, I'm gonna go this way. You like that building style? Isn't it so pretty? Like, I love how it looks. And like, even the other ones, right? Like, this is a different building style, but it still looks really cool. And then obviously I made everything purple, because what other color would it be? If the queue is taking longer, which it is, we might only be able to get one in, but we'll see how fast we move through it. Either way, I have gotten from being pretty close to done with tome farming to like literally just about done, so I am happy, even if we don't get 2 Ephors in before the end of stream. And hopefully, having already done this before, or already, and changed my my keybinds, and done it with the new keybinds, it will be a little better. I won't accidentally click things as much. Gonna head out and attempt to get sleep before 7 AM. Good luck, Rifts. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming to visit me in my house and show me how to climb to the roof. Of course, I hope you have a good sleep, and good luck sleeping. I know how not being able to sleep before you want to can be, so hopefully you're able to get to sleep when you want to. Oh wow, I did not realize. So I knew that she was Snow White, but her name, her character name is also Snow White. That is commitment.
Prove to me life's resolve.
Oh wait, I forgot to do the thing that told me about making the summon smaller. Okay, when I have a second, I have to remember to try to put that into chat. And I hope it's copy paste so hopefully. So, Aristotle, if you hit 2,000 before the end of the event, are you gonna try for another goal for time farming, or are you gonna be content with hitting your 2,000s? This will be fun for the automatic march. Yeah, this is good. Okay, doesn't take me into the middle, which is what I do not want to do.
Mine is the breath of the earth. My heart rejoices for our union.
There we go. Oh, that is such a tiny area to be able to stand in. I do not like this particular mechanic, though, I will say. Although, forced march actually looked in my favor.
Like the willow. Beyond adversity lies strength.
We almost didn't make that one.
Good children.
That is
Be
many
strong for what
flowers.
awaits.
By my authority, let the land be remade.
Someday, I will play healer again. That day is not appear to be today, though. Just thinking about that, how, like, Literally everything I've done today, I have not touched healer. Whenever I do the rest of Pandemonium raids, I think I'll go healer on those. That was a lot of damage. I don't know where I'm going with that, really. That would be juicy LB. Could not move fast enough. I thought maybe I moved fast enough. I did not.
Forgive me, but I couldn't stay away.
It seems my sister shall be joining us. 'Tis only fitting that we face you together.
Alright, let's go. I think this is one of my favorite songs in the whole game. It's so good. How do you not become pyretic there? I don't actually know. There's probably some trick to it, I would imagine.
I shall measure your worth.
That was really close to just yeeting off the edge. I did not realize how close I was.
Surrender to my power.
Already got the watery one. Okay, new keybinds. Slowly but surely getting better with them. I do think they feel nicer. So the reason I'm changing this up is because I wanted to be able to press all of my buttons with my keyboard hands and not have to worry. I can definitely do that now. I'm gonna... I was not positioned well there. Okay, I'll do some self-healing. Help out with that. Little regen. Feel like if you're moving, you don't get frozen, right? So surely there has to be an equivalent for the fire one, right? Unless I'm crazy. I also already popped literally all of my healing things, so I just have to wait for them to come back. Okay, a little heal. Take that.
Long have I awaited this.
I think I took more damage because I stood on the purple stuff while on the stack marker.
This too.
Oh, nice.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields you shall stand.
Alright, so like before, if I'm gonna die in this raid, it's gonna be to Halone. So it might be soon-ish. Just like all the other bosses, except for the fact that I just died in the boss before. But most of the other ones, I have pretty well figured out. Halone sometimes still trips me up.
Summon your courage and press on. I, the Fury, shall test your strength of spirit.
Our alliance with you.
All their things they are great beasts of raging blizzards.
Let's get this one. Feathers.
For glory, you must be prepared to render your home.
okay, okay. I don't want to jinx it, but so far so good. I probably shouldn't sleep it on that. I shouldn't have said anything. And then we come up here.
There is no retreat, only victory or defeat. Victory must be seized with one's own hand.
Okay, how to do this without overlapping anybody too badly? That kind of works.
In ice unyielding, now rest. Mine is the easiest.
She does so much damage.
Ah, would that our clash could continue forever.
Alright, I'm gonna come on over here, although there's definitely more efficient way to get over here.
There is no retreat, only victory or defeat.
Try to help the people that got frozen a little bit with the shield. Nice. Not too bad, not too bad.
Well done.
Nice.
Your next
Okay,
test
last
awaits.
time I died during the low night. This time I didn't die. Progress. Love progress. Alright, last fight, best fight. I love this fight. And one day, we'll get to have the doggo as the mount, and I will be very happy. I think this is the only one we'll be able to get in. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze in two, which is totally fine. That just means tomorrow, literally all I have to do is one more Uber scene, and I will have all of the tomes that I need for everything that I wanted, which is not too shabby. Hello, Abso. How are you? How was your night? What a gamer. I try to be the Giga Chad gamer that I know I can be in my heart. Oh, no. This side. I almost went too far. No, I know. I put a lot. There are a lot of things I wanted from this event smooth, so I've been grinding a lot. I'm just so excited to be like almost done. Like, I like grinds, don't get me wrong. I love me a good grind, but also I love finishing a grind. I disagree, but maybe I was actually in that. I think I got clipped. Yeah, I get this way with every Moogle Tome event where it's like the beginning, and I don't think I'm the only one. I think this is kind of a universal experience at the very beginning. Everyone goes ham, right? So much grinding every day, and then you get to like the midway, halfway point, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm so ready to be done. So, like I said, everything else I get after I finish getting like everything I really wanted, icing on the cake, but I'm very excited to have like just about everything that I really wanted from this event. Like the stuff that I would be sad if I missed, you know? You're looking for a game that can hold you? What have you been playing? Have you been doing any Starfield or anything? Any Baldur's Gate? I feel like I should know this, and I'm so sorry that I'm blanking. Cause I know you're doing some Diablo with Mika and them, right? Bestest boy in the whole world. Did D4 for a bit? Star! Hello! How are you? How is your night? The stars have aligned. Oh, no, heal. I want to heal. What is my heal button? I know what my heal button is. I know what my buttons do. Maybe. The stars have aligned. I know, I love when Aristotle says that, and now we're just gonna say it all the time. You did D4 for a bit. Away from everybody. I'm gonna, yeah. I knew I was not fast enough to get out of that. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have. Maybe if I don't do anything, I could transcend it through that. So that's good. Oh god, but it's the ice. No, I'm gonna die to the bleed. It's pretty bad. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. I need to commend Snow White after this because she literally just saved my whole life right there. You're gonna be AFK for a few. You need to get the remnants of maple syrup out of your beard from the September shot. Oh, you have to drink maple syrup. Very nice. Also, good luck with that. I have never tried to get maple syrup out of hair, so I don't know how tricky it is. And then after that, you just did a bunch of single player games and stuff. Is there anything that you've like been really enjoying, or anything that you're like looking forward to that's been you think is gonna come out soon? I know it's gonna come out. Nothing's just gonna come out. I know what you mean though. Sometimes it's like you just like want a game that you know is kind of like no matter what, you can play it and you'll be happy playing it, you know? Which for me a lot of the times is 14. Sometimes I 14 myself out. And I'm like, well now what do I do? Oh yeah, the Spider-Man game. I know Mega's also really looking forward to it. October 20th, that's like a month, that's kind of close. Alright, Snow White, I'm giving her my commendation, and then we're gonna roll. Do I need any? No, I think I have. I think I have everything. I'm just gonna jet. I think, let me update my spreadsheet. 186. Okay, 186. 186. I think that will do it for us tonight though, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate all of you so much. Then again, I do have like 360-ish games in your PlayStation library. I don't even worry. I think everybody has so many games. I am gonna send you guys over to C, who is on, I think, day 9? Day 9? I wanna look at her thing. Yeah, day 9 of an uncapped subathon. She is currently, it looks like, doing some MSQ for Final Fantasy 14. Looks like it might be on an alt, so if you guys want to come, give her some love, show her some support. I do not know how she has the stamina to have done this for 9 days straight. But let's go give her some support. I will see you guys back again on Thursday for more stream shenanigans. I hope everybody has a really good rest of your night, and I will